Hey everyone, Ninja D here, and today I'm playing the open beta for Star Wars Battlefront. Yeah, it's made by EA and obviously LucasArts slash Disney in this case. And from what little bit I've played, as you can see, I haven't played that much of it. I'm just now trying it out. But it takes a while to get on a server. But rather than that, at least for me, it does. I say that, yet it goes like that. Okay, usually it takes forever to get on a server, but rather than that, I really haven't had that many slash any complaints so far. I'm going to try to play one mission on this game mode, one mission on the other game mode, and do some, I forget what it's called. I think it's like missions or something like that, but I'm going to try that out too, because it looked pretty interesting. But this is going to be a not one-time video thing. For the beta videos, I'm gonna try them out, the game, but it's gonna be like a one video series for each of them. As you level up, you can unlock things, as you can see clearly. I've unlocked the thermal detonator, and I plan on saving up enough for the jetpack, and when I become rank 5 I can get it. But until then, all I got is the thermal detonator. And I'm on the rebel side right now. So yeah. Just to let you know what all this stuff is, you can get your blasters, or you can choose yours or partner, which I presume is this said person. That's... Can I go back now? No, I can't go back. Okay, that's kind of weird. But anyway, if you saw it, the person who was yellow that I'm partnered up with, I'm using his. Well, I have the option to use his, which of course I'm going to use his because I don't have that much unlocked. So of course. And as you can see, I'm getting shot at by a ATST. And there's a TIE fighter up there. And, I should have got that. I'm not the best at first-person shooters and third-person and whatever person shooters. Yeah, you see how he's yellow? That's my partner, apparently, from the little knowledge I've got on this game. Anyway, as I was saying, I'm not the best in the world at these shooter games, but I will record this video for those who just want a glimpse at the gameplay. I know I'm not good at it, but imagine yourself playing this. Don't know why I didn't get the points for that. And instead of, for those who don't know the normal style of Battlefront or any of these games, instead of having ammo for certain guns, or as they're called in the Star Wars world, blasters, you have overheating, which I'll show you next time I spawn if you don't see it. Which overheating is that little red thing that's underneath my scope. Yeah, if you get that fully maxed up, here I'll show you real quick. If you get that fully maxed up, the red thing, your gun will get overheated and it'll give you the option to press X or square or I don't know, whatever key it is, and you can overheat it or underheat it that much faster. And you also, I don't know if I'll get the option to show you it or not. I think I just passed it. Give me a second. Is this what I'm looking for? I don't think so. No, this isn't what I'm looking for. But you have the option to fly in TIE Fighter or Y-Wing, depending on which side you're on. But I'm not currently finding one of those token things. You have to find them, like how I found that little thing on the ground. And you also find these turrets that you can get in. They're pretty alright. There's the enemies down there, so I'm not gonna randomly fire in it. But I guess you can use it to shoot at anything, really. I'm probably gonna get shot at. Yeah, I'm getting shot at, so I'm getting out of that. And if you can hear that, if you hear the Star Wars main theme and you're on the Rebel side, that means that Luke Skywalker has came out. But if you start hearing the Sith theme or the bum 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 bum, yeah, that thing, that means that Darth Vader's came out apparently, or whoever they have on their side at the time. Where this is a beta, there's only two options of Darth Vader and Luke Skywalker, so yeah. But the game mode I'm playing, you're supposed to summon those two beacons. Well, activate them, which we've activated one of them, and we're defending one of them. And the other one has not been activated yet, because that would, at least I presume that'd give two targets. And this little coin thing gives me a proximity bomb, which I'm going to lay down. It's like a little mine, at least I guess it is. And this gives me a squad shell. Those little symbols with either the Rebel or the Imperial symbol on them, they'll give you some objects to help out your team. Something that's kind of iffy about the game is the fact that you can't shoot at the AT-ATs until, like, it'll say. I know that sounds confusing, but you'll understand what I mean in a little bit, what I mean by when it says you can shoot at them. But rather than that, I think this game's pretty fun so far. If you're not familiar with the Battlefront... oh crap. Anyway, as I was saying, if you're not familiar with the whole Battlefront game series, definitely look them up on YouTube, because if you are familiar with them, this game is unlike any one that has been made so far. Like, it is so much better and so much smoother. However, with this beta, the EA servers have been extremely messing up, which I know this sounds a little hypocritical, but when you got millions and millions of people playing on them, but you'd figure if EA, a multi-million-dollar company, could afford... Oh, this is what I mean by attacking the Titans. Attacking the Titans, let's try that again. Attacking the AT-ATs. They got that little number above them. You have a certain amount of time to start shooting at them and take them from 100 to 0. And if you can't do it by then you just have to keep on trying. And that gun I pulled out is kind of like a special gun that you can only pull out for a certain amount of time, as you can see. And it's basically like a sniper rifle. It does a lot of damage to, like, humans. It'll take down about half their health. And it does about 10 damage on these machines. Right now I can't fire at the AT-ATs. And I didn't see the Imperial soldier down there. Or the snow trooper, as they're technically called. Alright, so I gotta go activate these two beacons currently. Alright, that one's been activated, so it needs to be defended while we activate the other one. At least this is what I'm understanding of the game. If I'm saying... I don't think, but if I am saying anything wrong, I apologize in advance. But I'm pretty sure everything I'm saying is pretty truthful. How long these matches last, you might ask? Honestly, I cannot tell you. It's about 10, 15, 20 to 30 minutes per match. It just varies. Like, all you can get on the beta is map of Hoth for this game mode, but it's pretty good. Minus it gets repetitive after a while because you're only on one map. It's still pretty fun. Like, oh, we just got Luke Skywalker. Sorry about that pause. Kind of caught me off guard. I hate it when they do that. Anyway. But yeah, this game is really smooth. Like, if you've played the past Star Wars Battlefronts, I know there's been about 10 years, give or take, between the Battlefront 2 and this one being made. And I know before people get on to me about it that they had some for the PSP and DS and blah blah blah. But I'm talking about a main console title like a PS2 or a Xbox or whatever. It's been at least since the PS2 and the original Xbox came out, since there's been a Battlefront released. And I'm glad they're finally bringing something to Generation, because this honestly is the smoothest gameplay I've seen. Like, even when it lags, which I hope it doesn't do while I'm reviewing it, but even when it lags, it's smooth lagging. Like I can't really complain about the lag when it lags. I mean, obviously I complain because it's lag, but it's just so smooth on this game. Honestly, I would tell all my friends about this game. Oh, there's Darth Vader just casually running across off like nothing happened. You know how it is. Judging from what I see at the top, they're about to get the lead, but we currently somewhat have the lead. I know that probably did nothing and I should be running, but I won't run from a battle. My dumbest mistake yet. I could have put down that that shield. I didn't really think that through. Alright, let's do that real quick. Who shot me? Oh, that person. Alright, I'm not that mad. And, there's a kinda sorta. Oh, I just leveled up to rank 4. Nice. I leveled up 3 ranks because I completed 1 challenge. By the way, there's... I don't know if you saw it. Hold on a second, I'm gonna restart. I don't know if you saw it or not. I don't know if I can pick it out yet or not. But there's at the very beginning screen, when I was picking my character and whatnot, you could customize your character first of all, but there's little challenges you can do on the game. And I presume once you do said challenge, that you can get more of credits or currency for those who are not familiar with Star Wars money. And you can get more XP to level up your character, at least I'm presuming, considering I went from a rank 1 to a rank 4. Oh, that's a little laggy, but yeah, it's not that noticeable. Like I said, the lag is not too terrible when it does, but it's lag. And of course, for anybody who's familiar with EA and their servers for Battlefield or etc., you know how their servers are. But for anyone who's not familiar with EA and their servers on betas, they're pretty wonky would be a word I'd like to use to describe it. Like, they're not the worst servers ever, but they're pretty bad. Like, it takes forever if you're in a squad to even find a game. Like, one of you will have to find a game and then the others will have to join that said person. And I'm going to continue this episode until I finish this map. Then once I finish this map, this is kind of what I hate and I love about the game. Like, when you quote unquote finish the map, it'll continue over into the next round until you either leave or go on with it, so it's pretty fun. Oh, we just got Luke again. Now you might ask yourself, when are those shields down so we can attack the AT-ATs? I'm not sure, but I think we have to protect these, we have to defend these towers long enough to send Y-Wings through to bomb the area, and then after that the shields will be down, at least from what I'm presuming. But overall, I think the gameplay on this is 9-star rating. Like, Battlefield Hardlines and Battlefield 4 was, in my opinion, they just felt like $60 DLCs for Battlefield 3, not gonna lie. Well, Battlefield 4 felt like a $60 DLC, because it just felt like the maps were upgraded a little bit and the guns were upgraded a little bit and everything else was the same. It didn't have no extra oomph. And Hardlines, it was good, don't get me wrong, but like, its multiplayer was... the people who played it were pretty terrible. While we're on the subject of betas and stuff, if it's available on the Xbox One or the PS3 or anything, I'll try to do the Call of Duty Black Ops 3 open beta while they still have it if they do. So yeah. Right now this is the only beta that's currently still open for anything. Because I just got done with the preview of Elite Dangerous, but I didn't like record any of it. It's alright. Like if you're into space games, it's great. But if you're someone like me that's kind of iffy on space games, oh sweet, we're getting a Y-Wing soon coming. That means that their shield should be down, hopefully. But if you're someone like me on Elite Dangerous and you're not really that big on the space themed games where you're driving a spaceship in space, obviously, then yeah, it's kind of whatever. Bang. Alright, we got him. I don't think we're gonna win this at all, considering. And I was really hoping I could get the chance to get into it. Stupid cat's meowing in the background, sorry about that. And I was hoping that I could get the chance to get into one. But, like, if you can get into a Y-Wing, oh, we lost. If you get the chance to get into a Y-Wing, it's like a very high definition version of Rogue Squadron, if anybody remembers playing that on the Nintendo 64. Anyway, this is the loveliness for online mode, basically. And currently the beta is open until the 12th of October. So whenever I upload this, it'll be available until the 12th of October. Yeah, I leveled up just a little bit. And what else is there? Oh yeah, your stats do not carry over to the actual game, at least from what I've read. Don't quote me on that, but from what I've read on the EA official site, that your stats do not carry over once the game is actually released. But rather than that, it's a pretty fun game. Alright, I'm gonna make this a long episode because I'm gonna play for both sides. But you get the basic overall feel of the gameplay. So I'm not gonna make this too much longer. I'll make it about 20-25 minutes long of online multiplayer. I'll give a little bit on the Imperial side. And if I can get into a TIE fighter, I will show you what I mean by how it feels. Like, you feel like you're legit staring on the outside of a TIE fighter when you're up there. Like, it is that beautiful. And I'll show you a little bit on it later also. But when you go to Tatooine and you look at the stormtroopers, you feel like you're there. Like, you're actually looking at the stormtroopers. Like, it's that beautiful. I don't know why, but I feel like the stormtroopers automatically have an advantage somehow over the rebels. Like, I don't know why, but I feel a lot better when I'm on the Imperial side than when I'm on the Rebel side. I don't know if it's just personal feelings or what, but... And also, not to mention, I've lost more matches as the Empire, as the Rebels than I have as the Empire, so, like, I don't know. I'm gonna play a little bit more of this as the Imperial Stormtrooper. There we go, Dylan. Snowtrooper. They just both crashed into the side of that mountain. Alright, so our goal is to keep those offline. Ha ha. I was hoping shooting it would take it officially offline. Oh crap. Would you look at the time? You know what? Two can play that game, dude. Now you can't do anything about it. Alright, I'm keeping our area safe, he says, hopefully, by doing this. If you want to see any more of the beta gameplay, make sure to comment down below, but I'm going to really try to limit everything into this episode and this episode alone for all my footage of the beta, so that way I don't get in. I should have jumped off sooner. So that way, like, I don't know. Like, I want to do more than one episode, but at the same time, I don't want to get people hyped up for this game and then they can't, you know, play the game, because most likely knowing me, this will be up past October 12th, the deadline to play the beta, but I'll try to upload this like tomorrow. And is this a ship? I'm trying to find one that let me fly the ship, so let me throw this down. Perfect timing. I'm trying to find one of the... There's like some landmark thing down here that'll let me fly a TIE fighter. I'm trying to find it real quick, and then after I find it, this beta will be over with pretty much. I kind of don't like how hitting them's not a one-shot. But hey, it is what it is. Ow, 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 ow. Bullets, 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 bullets. Well, lasers technically. Alright, let's see here. It's about 21 minutes, so... Holy crap, what did I just see? Everybody's crashing into everybody. Oh, we just got Darth Vader. That's what I meant by the bad guys theme, by the way, not the bum 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 ba-dum ba-dum, or not the Imperial March, but the bum 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 with like the little trumpet thing. Alright, so let's see here. I'm hoping I can find one of those ships that I can fly in real quick. And then after I do that, really this beta's over with, because you get the overall feel of the game. I'm gonna follow Vader around, maybe I can get some kills. That's cheap, I know, but I'm trying to keep Lord Vader alive. Oops, sorry Vades. I got you, my lord. Hey, get away. We're supposed to be keeping guard for Lord Vader. We're supposed to be his left and right hand men, technically. Ah, they took me out. Alright, yeah. I'm really not gonna find any more, I'm not gonna find the ships. If I do find the ships... Let's try that again. If I do find the ships, then I'll show you gameplay. And as you can see, here's some of the graphics, like how clear it looks to look at a AT-AT, or a ATST, sorry about that. Take part in a questionnaire. You get asked this like every other time you do in the beta, by the way, so sure. How likely is it to recommend the game to a friend? I'm doing a YouTube video on it, so 10. What's the reason for giving it a 10? This great replay, definitely. This has not unique first person. Well, it does kinda. Graphics, definitely. Oh yes. Vehicle gameplay. Oof. They're all good answers. I know this sounds like kiss up, but like legit. I can tell you now, Battlefield Hardline's EA made. Hate it to death. Battlefield 4, it was alright. But this Battlefront series might be the resurrection that EA needs to a series, so to speak. Not to mention the authentic Star Wars music in it. Game is easy to pick up, that's not really a reason. Mission's fun, not really. Star Kart, not really. Multiplayer, alright, I'll give that a reason. Game delivers Star Wars fantasy fulfillment. Okay, that's... All these are right answers, but like, you can participate in the survey. Alright. Drop Zone is basically the same thing, only it's more fast version. But I want to show you this real quick. Can't do none of those because it's not available in the beta. And just show you this part, in case you're curious. You can unlock certain things, and yeah, you can equip them for your character. Your hand is what they call it. You get 2 items. That's kind of a meh, but you got a lot of items to pick from so far. And there's probably going to be more when the actual game's released. Same thing goes with guns. You got these guns to pick from for now, but when the actual game gets released, I'm going to say you probably have more to pick from. And when the actual game gets released, you get to customize your own character. So you get your own stormtrooper slash Imperial character or your own rebel, and you can like customize it to your fittings. You know how cool that'll be? I don't know what a diorama, like I know what a diorama is, I'm not stupid. But, oh, it's just the figurines, okay. So apparently there's collectibles you can find in the actual full game. That's cool. Stats. Apparently you can like have some KD ratio or whatever. Settings, yeah, that's kind of no-brainer what that is. You can connect your EA account. Credit's not available in beta. I'm going to presume EA account's not able to get set up in the beta. You can pick a partner if you create a party, and if you create a party, that's my friends, but that's, you invite people to your quote-unquote party in order to play with them. But from personal recommendation, my internet and a couple other people that I've tried with, internet does not work well on the servers unless you join first and then the person tries to join you. But anyway, this is the thing I'm really excited about. You think this right here is a picture they took from some movie on the survival thing, I bet. Well, you're wrong, because that's actual gameplay. I'm going to do single player because I'm just going to show you real quick. This is like horde mode. Well, it's survival, so what do you expect? But anyway, it's like a weird horde mode. After a daring escape from an Imperial attack, you find yourself stranded in a desolated canyon in Tatooine. Admiral Akbar, oh my gosh, Admiral Akbar, it's you again, has ordered a rescue operation, but the Imperial forces are rapidly closing in on your position. You'll have to fight until help arrives. May the Force be with you. And Q game. Oh, that's cool. That's one game I can actually read through the cutscene. I'll let you have a look at all the guns. You know, I'll shoot off all the guns and then die. But here's the cutscene. Apparently you crashed, landed here. Your whole team crash landed here. And yeah. And now Imperial. Like, that looks like normal cutscenes. You know how cutscenes usually look better than the actual gameplay. Well, guess what? Gameplay looks better than the cutscenes this time, at least in my opinion. So this is a blaster pistol, if I remember correctly. If you'll recall, General Grievous had one of these, and it's pretty close. And you have to go through 6 waves, I believe. I'm not going to go through all 6 of the waves. I just look at the detail and like how the stones look real and everything. But most importantly, if I can find one, the sun, it's really bright. Huh. The sun is really bright. I never thought I'd say that in a bit. That's weird, that kind of loaded in late, but oh well, it's in beta stage. Kind of suspect that to happen, so I'll give it the benefit of the doubt. But look at the realism on the stormtroopers. Like, hold on, dude, I'm gonna get close to you. Look at that. Oh, look at that. That's like extremely realistic for a video game. Like, this is where the future of video games are going, and sign me up. Not to mention destructible objects, like, plus you got a grenade launcher. I love games with grenade launchers. You've got destructible environment. There we go, that's what I was looking for. And if you get bored with a certain type of stormtrooper fighting against, don't worry, there's not only one stormtrooper you go against on this one, because you go against scout troopers, you go against shock troopers, you go against blank, blank, blankety blank, blank. I'll try not to make this episode longer than 30 minutes, so I think I'm going to end it here. If you want to play the beta, go to whatever system you have and look it up, or if you want to get the beta, go to some EA page. I'll try to put the link in the description below, and the EA page will tell you everything. But anyway, thanks for watching as always. Make sure to subscribe to this channel if you enjoyed beta play. Make sure to comment to me down below that you enjoyed me playing this beta, and if you want to see more gameplay of this beta, any other betas that are coming out that you want to see gameplay of. You know, just anything in general, cause Free Nation, America, do what you want. Comment down below any games you want to see me play, perhaps. And as always, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Stay sexy.